This is Too Far Enterprises reporting on a video that Valentina Gomez, a Missouri Republican, stated to black folks to kindly leave the U.S. if you don't like the country. And having the Juneteenth national holiday celebrated is almost like shoving reparations down my throat or down our throat, because she represents maybe a faction of the Hispanic society or culture, and those who want to be aligned with whites. And I'm going to say it like that because anytime you allow something like this to come over the social media and you don't say anything about it, Donald Trump, Republicans, because all of y'all are closet, you're racist anyway. Now, people want to know the difference between Democrats and Republicans. Well, they're just two sides to the same coin. One we've been voting for I don't know how many decades, and we haven't gotten anything from them. The other, Republicans, are just more outwardly honest about some of the things that they feel. But I do have a problem with this particular one, just like I have a problem with a lot of Europeans that just got to the country. They get citizenship in a way that blacks have never gotten it, and also start talking, like they have the opportunity and the right to lecture black people on slavery and what we should and shouldn't get. But all I know is that this is nothing but an attention-getting opportunity, and also it's a time to let the real feelings out and get aligned with someone that she thinks can take her to places that she needs to go. Before I let y'all hear what I heard and got angry about it, because Miss Opal Lee fought for something that she knew was right, I want you to understand that Gomez is running for Secretary of State in Missouri, and any of our black voters, any of our black population there, if we don't shove this video down her throat and down the Republicans' throat, then we get what we deserve. Because we've given up on a lot of things. We're not talking about reparations like we really want it. You don't talk about it, you demand it. And if you have to take it, you take it. Now, one of the things is black victimization. If our forefathers and foremothers and ancestors are here no more to receive the benefits of their labor, rape, breeding, kidnapping, international kidnapping, the things that we go through right now, Dr. Claude Anderson said that we were going to be the fourth minority, and guess what? Now we are, okay? Now a lot of times we don't want to pay attention to our elders, but we sit down and we act like we know what to do. And one of the things that we have to do is not let somebody shoot in our community and do not respond, and respond the same way that they came to us or better. And I'm telling you, I want to ram those videos and these things that have been said about my community down somebody's throat. I want you to hear two things. I tell you, right now, we have to understand that if we don't take up for ourselves, nobody's going to do it.
Wrote for the most wretched holiday in America. BLM raised millions. And what did they do for Black lives? It is outrageous to see people asking for reparations, even though they never went through slavery. These ungrateful people should be celebrated because they were born in the greatest nation to ever exist. Here's a tip. If you don't like America,
Yeah, let's get real about it. I like the fact that she's telling the truth.
Fears. People who knew better just stuck with racism for political reasons, is what I think. But a lot of it, just in average citizens, people didn't know what to do. They didn't know how to help. There still are a lot of strange myths floating around in the South. There were a lot of strange tales from Reconstruction. There's an awful lot of fiction that floats about, and so I have no idea what kind of weird notions people had. But mostly I think it is of losing control. I mean, there was some higher level of trust, even of dishonest or corrupt white politicians, than of a black in some position of authority over you, for people who had grown up with these myths and fears. People who knew better.
A dream implies the mind is asleep. Jews today remain committed to Moses' vision of a powerful, self-sufficient minority religious group. Thousands of years after Exodus, Jews, recent examples here in the U.S. of a minority group with a group vision. Generations of poor European immigrants came to this country with a vision of actually taking over Indian land and using free black labor to shape a new world. This vision resulted in the building of the United States of America, the world's greatest superpower. Spanish-speaking people now called Hispanics are another example. They have a vision. Not only are they coming to America for an improved quality of life, but according to William V. Flores and Rena Ben Mayer in their book, Latino Cultural Citizenship and Public Statements by the Council of La Raza, Hispanics are coming to America with a vision of becoming a minority over blacks. While black Americans are fighting the battles of civil rights for everybody, these two authors explain that the Hispanics are working to have cultural rights equated to black legal rights. Godfrey Fox, in his book, Hispanic Nation, proclaimed that a new ethnic identity is being constructed in the United States made up of Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, and all other Spanish-speaking groups that will surpass blacks in population and change the political focus from black and white to white and Hispanic. Their vision is to achieve economic and political power over major geographical areas in the United States, especially the southwestern and southeastern states. Whether Jews, European whites, or Hispanics, all of these groups have used group vision to move their people. The collective vision is the mind's eye of the group, and it plays a vital role in guiding their group behavior. Our national empowerment vision functions the same way. It will be used to focus our attention, black attention, give us a single-minded purpose, serve as a template for decision-making, and establish group direction. For example, when Black America is asked which way is north, we all point in different directions. Now we have to start pointing in the same direction. This direction will be anchored in reality. Black America must have a vision that describes what black people need and what they are capable of becoming by a specific year in the future in order not to be a pie in the sky. The vision must be linked to a realistic plan. So Dr. Claude Anderson is telling us that finally we need to get together and have a plan. Where are our leaders? This is too far enterprises, and I am just responding back to some rhetoric, propaganda that I do not like. Ms. Gomez, See you soon.